What the fuck is up, YouTube? It is I, B Tokes Pack, back at it with another hood classic, another banger for y'all. This is take two. The first time I recorded, the headset was fucking muted. So we restarted that shit. I'm gonna take a hydration break, and then we can get into this fucking story. Now, before we get into getting caught at the abandoned places story time, I just gotta let y'all know some skate videos are about to be coming soon. Cause it is nice out. The weather's been getting nice, and I'm trying to get some skate videos for y'all. I know y'all probably fuck with those, but right now we got the damn getting caught at abandoned places story times. So for the first story time takes place with me and the homie Jerry, and we had the Benjamin. It was a shitty gas station smoke shop one, Delta 9 or Delta 8. We fucking found that shit and we were smacking it and they got you fried, so we fucked with it. And we are walking on Crackhead Trail and there's this abandoned factory. Now, the abandoned factory is cool as fuck. You walk down these staircases and shit, and then there's like this garage that you can lift up and go into. And then in the garage, you'd go in, there's a door, and there's just this big ass factory. Had this like conveyor belt stretched across the whole building. It was like clear in the middle, just a bunch of abandoned machinery and shit. Probably asbestos and shit that you should not breathe into your lungs. But we don't give a fuck. We're trying to get fraud there. But then you go down this long ass hallway. There's water on the ground because there's holes in the roof or some shit. And it's fucking big as hell. Then there's like this big machine you can step on. The one time we were climbing up it and the homie fell and ate shit. And fucking I'm getting another hydration break. I got cotton mouth from the fucking bong. Back at it. So getting caught at the story time. So we eventually were exploring this place, fucking around and shit. And then they have these big ass like ramp things that go up to this roof. And then there's like a door, just a single door. And this shit was high as fuck. Like this shit collapsed and fell. You're fucking cooked. And my friend Jerry, he gets a bright idea. He goes up here and he was gonna like stand on it and go down it on the skateboard, like holding the stairs or some shit. But what this motherfucker does is he puts my skateboard on. There's like a. It wasn't like a. It wasn't a fucking banister. I don't know, not banister. Whatever the fuck it is, guardrail. It was just part of the stairs and shit. He puts the skateboard on. It falls off and goes onto the roof. And now this is my fucking skateboard. I didn't do this shit. And I need my shit back. So I tell this motherfucker, I'm like, yeah, you gotta fucking go get that shit off the roof. So he climbs down this one of these pillars holding up the roof and shit. And climbs down and he gets a skateboard. Now there's a problem. He's on top of the roof. And I'm trying to guide him down because he don't. I'm like, all right, jump down to this lower roof. So he's on this lower roof, and then there's this motherfucking. He's being a bitch about it. He's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fall. You ain't gonna fall off. It's in the middle of the fucking. He's in the middle of this shit, not even close to falling off. So then he walks over to this like air conditioner thing sticking out the wall. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to get on that and jump onto this shit. It was like fucking pallets or some shit. I'm like, once you jump off there, you're good. And he's able to go down. This motherfucker spent 10, 15 minutes contemplating. Oh, I'm not doing. He's being a bitch. I'm like, dude, I'm about to just fucking walk away. And I should have left him. He's being a bitch. And he should have just fucking got in trouble. But I didn't want to do that. I couldn't leave the homie up there. So fucking. I'm sitting there waiting for him, and these people come by on the trail, and they're like, "Hey, y'all need help?" And we're like, "Nah, we're good. I'm gonna get this fool down." And fucking, they're like, "All right," and they walk away and shit. So it goes another 5 minutes. This push, he's being too big of a pussy to jump back down, and eventually we see a cop car pull up, and that's how we knew. Oh shit, we're cooked. We got the pen on us, and I didn't know he had a vape on us. And another big thing was we were trespassing. But we fucking well, the cops go up to us and start talking to us, and we see another cop car pull up on the trail. Two pull up in like the factory parking lot and shit. And the cops are even like, dude, it's not that big of a jump. Just jump down, dude. Like they're fucking even laughing at him because they knew it wasn't that big of a jump. But eventually they're like, oh, you have anything on you? We're gonna have to search you because you're getting in the back of the car. And this might have been dumb, but it also might have saved my ass. I said, oh, I have this vape, and I gave them the vape and shit out of my pocket. Now I don't know if they weren't allowed to search us, cause we never got in trouble for anything, for fucking trespassing or having the Benjamins. But they dropped us off, talked to our parents, and that was that. And now the second time getting caught at the abandoned place, I wouldn't say it was abandoned, cause what a story will tell. But this takes place in me, my homie, I call him fucking Brady, and the other homie, I call him fucking. Mm, shit, I need to think of this fool's name. Or a good name I can use for him. We'll just call him fucking homie. The homie. Alright, so it's me, Brady, and the other homie. The other homie, that would be his name. The other homie, we see this abandoned building. It looks abandoned, so we're like, shit, we're gonna go in here. And fucking, we try to open the front door and it's locked. So we just kick that shit open. I fucking, boom, kick that front door open like that was a fucking. They would have been scared if there was people living there. They would have been pissed. But we fucking start going through that shit, looking in it. Just trying to explore. I had this abandoned car out front we were trying to find and take and shit. And it wasn't nothing much, just old abandoned house and shit. They had some bikes in the basement, nothing. We were spraying a fire extinguisher. We were spraying that shit out of each other. I'm like, dude, I ain't trying to breathe that shit in. But eventually, the one homie calls another homie, and the other homie says he's gonna slide. And eventually, Brady, he goes downstairs or back to their car or some shit, and he's like, oh, dude, there's someone out here. And the house isn't abandoned. I thought he was fucking with us. Like, I thought he was playing with us, and the other homie's gonna be down there. Nope, some fucking old head dude, and he was pissed off, dude. We fucking all came outside and just started running away. He said not to come back there, and we were being assholes. We're like, fuck you, you ain't gonna do shit, bitch. And then we fucking ran and hid and got away from that motherfucker. But that is exploring abandoned places or getting caught exploring abandoned places. Another abandoned place I'll talk about is the fucking what the hell is that? Abandoned karate place. This place is cool as fuck. And they boarded it up now, but if I can find a way in, I'm gonna get a video for y'all. But this shit was big as fuck. It was a karate place mixed into a pizza place and like apartments and shit. But there was like black mold all over the wall. We breathe that shit in and fucking die. It's like fucking poisonous gas and shit. Well, that was the abandoned places, abandoned buildings. We're getting caught in them and shit. Story time. I hope y'all fuck with this shit. Hit subscribe and hit the notification bell to get fucking notified every time I upload some shit. I don't know what gameplay, probably some Call of Duty Zombies gameplay I got going. I know I said this last time, but definitely gonna upload more frequently. New video dropping Saturday, Sunday. That's all I can say. Peace out, motherfuckers. B-Togs out.